Welcome to kidsacademy.mobi.
Hello boys and girls, it's Teacher Mike here, and today we're going to be using base 10 blocks to add. Let's remind ourselves what each of the base 10 blocks represents. A cube represents just one individual number. So for example, if I had 4 cubes, that just equals 4. The other base 10 block we're going to be looking at is called a long, or a 10. A long is made up of 10 individual cubes. Therefore, a long, or a 10, equals 10. If I had 3 longs, or 3 tens, that would be equal to 30. We can count by tens when we're adding these up. 10, 20, 30. Let's use this information to help us complete the worksheet. Let's read the directions and get started right away. Count longs and cubes in each number sentence. How many tens and ones are there in total? Check the correct answer. When we're counting tens and ones, first I always like to start with the ones because when we're adding normally we always start with the place furthest to the right. So first let's count the individual cubes. On the first side of the equation, we see 1, 2, 3 cubes. On the right side of the equation, I see 1, 2, 3, 4 cubes. So if I want to count them up in total, I could add 3 plus 4. I could also just count the cubes all together to find the total. First, let's count the cubes and then we'll add them up to see. I'm counting in total. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think there are 7 cubes or 7 ones in total. But let's just add using the counting up strategy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 ones in total. Now let's count the tens. On the left side of the equation, I see 2 tens. On the right side of the equation, I see 1 10. I remember we can count by tens to find out the total. So if I were to count all the tens, 10, 20, 30, that shows me that there are 3 tens. And we could add 20, represented by these 2 tens, plus 10, represented by this 1 10, to give us a total of 30. We could add 30 plus 7 to find the total. But these answer choices aren't in regular numbers. We want to count the tens and ones in total. We already know that there are 7 ones, so let's count the tens to find out how many there are. I see 1, 2, and 3 tens, giving us a total of 3 tens and 7 ones. The first answer choice is correct. Let's take a look at the next example. In this example, again, we're going to start by counting the ones. This time, let's count them all together. I see 1 10 on the left side, and then 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's start by counting the ones in the second example. Let's count them all together right from the start. On the left side of the equation, I just see 1 cube. So let's continue counting on the right side of the equation. Let's continue counting on the right side of the equation. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cubes, or 5 ones. Let's keep that in the back of our minds. Now, let's do the same with the tens. Let's count them all together, starting with the left side. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens. So now I'm left with 5 tens and 5 ones. That is our third answer choice, making the third answer choice correct. In our final example, again, we're going to start by counting the ones. Let's count them all together so that way we know what the total of ones are. Let's start by counting the cubes on the left side of the equation. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I count 9 ones in total. Now, let's continue by counting the tens all together. I have 1 10 on the left side, and we'll continue counting on the right side. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 tens, making our total 5 tens and 9 ones our first answer choice. Remember, boys and girls, that the cubes represent ones, or one number, and the longs, or tens, represent 10, or 10 cubes altogether. Thanks for watching, boys and girls, and we'll see you next time.